Midnight here with another special report. There's a game trailer making the rounds online and creating viral buzz for at least a couple reasons. For one, the Unreal 5 game engine looks, no pun intended, almost too real. And the fact that we're experiencing Unrecord through what looks like body cam footage turns it from real to downright unsettling, like a scene from the 10 o'clock news. Which is clearly no accident. The French studio behind Unrecord Drama claims the game does not engage in any foreign policy and is not inspired by any real-life events. The game will obviously avoid any undesirable topics such as discrimination, racism, violence against women, and minorities. The game will have no biased or Manichaean take on criminal acts and police violence. But I'm sure the studio knows that police body cam footage is usually the precursor to something terrible. At least the footage the public is privy to. In many ways, the perspective itself has become inextricably linked with police brutality, so its usage here is very deliberate. As for the game itself, Drama describes it as a narrative-driven FPS focusing on a plot rich in twists inspired by the best crime and thriller stories. And the graphics just add to that neo-noir motif. Most of the trailer is completely devoid of any sort of heads-up display, so no life bar, aiming reticule, or navigational info, all of which are stark reminders that you're playing a video game. And if I'm being honest, they can sometimes break the suspension of disbelief. So the combination of photorealistic graphics and no video game signposts has many convinced it must be some kind of trick. Possibly photogrammetry, where a real environment is scanned into the game. But the studio insists the footage is from an executable build of the game and played using a keyboard and mouse. I believe them, but my eyes definitely deceive me, which the studio alludes to when it mentions an artistic direction that plays with the perspective of video and body cam footage, creating a, I forgive my French, a trompe-l'oeil experience or an optical illusion. Safe to say I'll be following this mini little phenom and whether the finished build lives up to the hype. Thanks for joining me for another special report. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my televisual program, and I'll see you next time. This is Jimmy Midnight signing off.